Hello there everybody, welcome to Sewing Up Style. I'm Laura and this week my toxic trait is I need to make all the things. So I'm going to give you a little backstory on how my toxic trait of the week has led to today's video. But first I want to let you guys know that I know I have been saying that Discovering Denim was going to be today's video. It has been postponed to next week. So come back next week to see what wonderful things that we have done with denim. But this week I'm actually kind of happy that we ended up postponing because I ended up with this project, and so I just flopped them and it worked out very well. So why did me feeling the need to make everything all the time lead to today's video? Well, as you know, or maybe you don't, but I did not have a video last Friday because I was really busy getting my son moved to Lincoln for school, for college. It was just a really busy weekend. And so I did not do a video. I did do a live stream, which I'll talk about at the end of this video. But we got Spencer moved on Sunday, was his move-in day. And he is there. I did not cry. I got a little husky voiced. It was kind of tough. But anyway, back to the room. We got him moved in. We got his stuff put away mostly. And they have these little desks that they come with a chair. Very cute little rocking kind of chair that his chair was kind of dirty. I mean, like, it's just stained, and who knows what the stains are. Probably just cleaning stuff, because the room was actually very nice. It was really clean and probably didn't need the Lysol wipes, but it just makes me feel better. So we were looking at the chair and I was like, oh, that's really not good. And I mean, like, I wouldn't want to sit on the chair. And so because he agreed that it was kind of an iffy chair, he was talking about maybe he'd just go buy one. And I was like, do you know how much chairs cost? Because they're so expensive. And so we talked about, well, maybe you could just get a cover. And then I went, toxic trait, I can make you a cover. It's okay. I have skills. And so I ended up making him a cover, and I happen to be sitting on it right now. I will show you in a second the cover, but I used Simplicity 94.95. Because I was in Lincoln, I could go to Joann's because they have a Joann's, and we picked up this pattern. So the chair is this chair right here, and it's close enough to a folding chair size that I thought this would work okay. So it is number D, or letter D. And Spencer, the only request he had was he did not want it to have a tutu. So no frills, no frills. So he did think that this would be okay if it was just shorter. He didn't want it the full length. So I said, okay, that's great. I did not have any kind of measuring tape, so I tried to measure it on my body, like how tall is it related to my body. It really didn't matter, because when I got to starting this, it just kind of had to happen. Because I couldn't measure it on it, I don't know for sure if it's even going to fit, but that's okay, because it was a fun exercise and it was a very quick sew. If you are looking for, like, needing to cover chairs for a wedding or maybe a birthday, or you just want to elevate your folding chairs, this would be a nice pattern for you to use. Let's see, it's got 8 pieces. The 31st piece though is just for binding, for bias binding. I did not do that. I just used, well, there's several things that I did differently, because as I shortened it, I don't think I did it necessarily right. So I was just trying to kind of manipulate it so that it looked okay still, and I do think it looks nice. So let's see, what did I do? I cut off 10 inches off the bottom all the way around, but for some reason on the sides and the back, it ended up being about 2 inches shorter than the front. It makes no sense to me because I cut them all the same, so I don't know. What I did to remedy the fact that the back was shorter than the front was I just hemmed the front by just a little bit, and then I put bias binding around the bottom of the sides and the back to finish that edge. I did have a little bit of a problem with putting the triangles into the sides of the pattern. They have you, so there's a gusset along the top. Maybe I should show you and then I can show you on the, I think I'll do that, just a sec. Okay, so there's a gusset right here along the top. Then there's this back piece right here. I'm sorry if you have to look at my ugly floor. Then there's this upper front and then a lower front piece, the seat piece. Then on the sides, and this is where it got iffy, there's all these different places where it connects. So here's the triangle, and then there's where the gusset, meets, and then where the seat meets. And what they have you do, by the way, let me show you how cute this chair is though. Isn't that nice? It looks so cute. And having it short, I think, is actually kind of preferable. You can see here the sides. Sorry, you can see here how the sides are a little bit shorter than the front, right here. And then the pleat. So I just folded it under the barest minimum, and then I put on the bias binding all the way around. So altogether, I think it looks very cute. He picked out the fabric when we went and we got the pattern. He also picked out the fabric. He, as you all know, probably, he likes Lord of the Rings, and so he was kind of going for the Hobbit natural kind of look for his room, and it looked really cute, actually, when we got it done, and I think this will work well. I'm not sure this piece goes kind of back behind, and I'm not sure it will work with the chair because the chair is a little bit taller, I think. But okay, so I'm going to stop now and go back to me, just a sec. Those little sections where the angles and everything, it was kind of hard to meet up because they have you do the top part of the chair and then the skirt part of the chair. They have you sew it all together and then you attach the two together, and it gets kind of confusing. What I ended up doing was I sewed the top of the chair and then I sewed everything to the back. And how did I, no, wait. I sewed what did I do? So the way I figured out what attached to where so that there wasn't weird puckers was that I sewed the top of the chair to the back of the chair, the skirt, and then I left the seat and the sides open. I put it on the chair, and then I just kind of matched it up as I went around and kind of just pinned it all the way down and around so that I could figure out exactly where it was at. Then I took it off, turned it inside out, and then just repinned it and made it work. So it wasn't too hard once I did that. I think if you follow the directions, it probably works out really well, especially if you don't try to cut off 10 inches. I think everything probably matches up a whole lot better. I did use the circles on the pieces in order to figure out better where everything matched up at, and those circles did actually help a lot, especially once I had it on the chair. It was like, oh, okay, that circle goes to that circle, and it all matched up well. So as long as you have a really nicely, you put all of the markings onto your pieces, you should have no problems. I don't think you would have problems. I might make This one for an office chair. I don't really know that I like the tutu either though. Maybe this one would be better, but it wouldn't stay on. I don't know. So that is the pattern review of Simplicity 9495. And I might, on Instagram, I might put a picture. I'm going to take it to him tomorrow. He forgot some books. One of his scales books for the cello came in, so that he ordered before he left. So we're going to go take those. He and his brother are going to go to the movie. I'm going to go to Joann's for a couple of hours because, you know, it's always a couple of hours. I think there's a sale. You might check out Grace's, So Lovely with Grace's community tab. She always says if there's a sale or not. So I believe there is. It might be McCall's. I need McCall's. I mean, like the new releases. So, but, so I'm going to do that. If I have an opportunity, I will take a picture of the chair, and if it fits. If it doesn't fit, I just won't do it. It's fine. I'll bring it home. We can put it on this. Or maybe I'll bring a folding chair and he can have a folding chair in his room. Okay, this is getting long and I'm just talking now. So thank you for coming and watching this video. I did want to tell you that on Sunday I'm going to be doing my 3rd live stream. Each time it's getting a little bit better. It's really fun for me, and I think for other people, to bring your own project, and it's kind of like a virtual sewing circle. And so what I am doing is I am recreating a jacket from this pattern. I am taking Nomi. Oh shoot. Sorry, oh, and the directions are up here. I'm taking this pattern and I am recreating a suit jacket from Stray Kids Red Lights video. And I am to the point where I have gone from this to this, and I'm going to this Sunday be altering the pattern, copying the pattern. I'll try to get it copied before, but altering the pattern to reflect the changes that I made with my mock-up, and then cut out a new mock-up, work on the little strappy bits, and hopefully I will be able to actually sew up the suit jacket the next week or the week after that, hopefully. So because it's kind of slow, you know, it's a process, and this is the only time I have to sew on this, you know, this project. That's why if you want to come along and just chat and have fun and work on your own project, it's the perfect time. So it's going to be Sunday. It's going to be at 12 o'clock. I think 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I hope to see you there. I'm getting better with live streaming, and I don't know. I guess that's all I have to say about that. So thank you to everybody who has watched this video, who subscribed, and I will just see you hopefully on Sunday. Have a good day. Bye.